Hey guys, my name is Simpsy. Welcome to the final episode of Season 2 of my FIFA 16 Real Madrid Career Mode. This is episode 12 now, guys. To start things off, we have a training session with Martin Odegaard. Picks up a C, an A, a B, and a C, and a C. Going up in stats quite nicely. We managed to put him into the training drills at the tail end of the season. Cherney has gone up quite significantly, and I just wanted to spread it around the park with my players. Now, guys, in today's episode, we have the Champions League final against Manchester City. We have won the La Liga. We have won the Domestic Cup once again, so we're going for our second consecutive treble, which is interesting. And after the match against Manchester City here today at the Allianz Arena, we're going to Germany. We're going to Munich specifically. Decent stadium. Really do like it, but as I was going to, or say before I get sidetracked, we are playing in the rain once again. I always seem to be playing in the fucking goddamn rain, but actually I might read out the team sheet before we progress as what's going to be happening later on the episode. But Sterling will be facing his former club. So Manchester City have put a pretty strong team, a 4-2-2-2, Robert Lewandowski up front, Cavani, De Bruyne, Navas, Silva and Yaya Toure in the midfield. Very nice. Otamendi at centre-back. Pretty strong team. Mine obviously is more high rated, so I'm hoping we can go away and claim the 3 points. But Cavani doing some nice tiki-taka football with Yaya. Navas manages to whip it in, and Yaya Toure rises to the occasion over Sergio Ramos. Very lucky not to go down incredibly early. But what a ball in from Yaya Toure to find Robert one-on-one with David De Gea. Just goes wide. But yes, we've had a pretty interesting run, you could say, in the Champions League. We managed to beat Juventus 3-1. We managed to win over, barely, against Benfica 1-1 with the away goal. We managed to draw, but guys, in the 90th minute, very neck and neck in the piss-pouring rain, Ronaldo steps up, and we managed to win the Champions League final by the scrape of our teeth. Manchester City had a lot of good chances. They had some quality players up front. They really did strengthen their side, and that's why they even got to the Champions League final. Robert Lewandowski and Cavani up front, obviously losing Sergio Aguero, Edin Dzeko, Sterling. But that midfield, Yaya, David Silva as well. But we managed to be gifted a penalty, very controversial, in the 90th minute. Ronaldo steps up, manages to put it slightly to the right, and that was the winner. That was the decider in the Champions League final. We managed to win our second consecutive treble. But Manchester City went down and out for the count, still trying to push and create something. Modric finds Suarez to break away. In the first round of 16, we versus Chelsea, managed to scrape a 1-0 victory. We won the Champions League final in the 90th minute. Incredibly proud of that. The top goal scorers of the Champions League was Mandzukic with 8 goals, Messi with 6, and Oscar with 6 as well. Now, as I was saying beforehand, what's going to be happening in the rest of this episode? Usually, from time to time, I do have the Champions League final in the last episode of the season, but we're going to be going through the squad report. I'm going to be showing you how the other leagues shaped up around the world. I'm going to be giving you a sneak peek of Season 3 of the Real Madrid Career Mode. If you guys want me to do that, let me know in the comments. Undecided, but most likely I will. I'm still enjoying FIFA 16, and yeah, let me know. But we're also going to be showing a sneak peek of pre-contract players specifically, so it's going to be good. Hopefully, I can go for my third consecutive Champions League, my third consecutive treble, essentially. But Ronaldo manages to lift the cup. So, guys, just want to thank each and every one of you for all the fantastic support. If you left a like, a comment, a favourite, or you have subscribed for this series, I really do appreciate all the support. You guys have been fantastic on FIFA 16. And yeah, just thanks for all the fantastic support. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you got your predictions right that Ronaldo would be the top goal scorer of the Liga on 19 goals, followed by Suarez on 17. Third was Sergio Aguero on 16. But now, let's talk about Sergio Aguero. I don't know, maybe I was being more critical of him. I felt like he was very inconsistent in the first season. So we managed to swap him in and out with Embolo. Obviously, in this second season, Embolo got pretty much outshone by the simple fact that Ibra joined the club. Most likely we'll be selling Ibra next season. We might keep him, we'll see. But it doesn't matter, we're going to get our wages back. But Yeah, regardless, Cherney there will be quite happy celebrating with the boys. But I think I'm going to be going with like a 3-5-2 next season. Maybe that might serve me well. We can put Ronaldo and Suarez. And Suarez had a superb first season, scoring 17 goals just behind Ronaldo. David De Gea picked up the man of the match in the Champions League final. Most definitely deserved it, picking up 5 saves. Manchester City had an interesting run, playing FC Porto, Roma and Atletico Madrid. We have another training session here with Martin Odegaard. Like I said, I wanted to spread some more players about the pitch into the training session. Picked up a double D, a B and a double A. It's not the first time Odegaard's picked up a double D, I'm sure. But we are going to be going through the Liga and the standings. Granada, Alamrindi and Malora managed to get relegated. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sergio Aguero scored 17 goals. My mistake. I thought he scored 16 since the last. Wow. Okay. He scored on par with Sergio Aguero, but Benninga managed to. Well, obviously for Sevilla managed to stay into the pack. Pretty decent in my Manchester United career. But let's go through the squad report. Laporte and Danilo have gone up a +1. Same with Sergio Ramos. Laporte had a pretty good first season as well. Obviously, the replacement for Rafael Varane. James Rodriguez has gone up a +3. Gareth Bale going up a +1 alongside with Neymar. Toni Kroos is homesick. God knows why. Does that mean he's going to be going back to Germany? Well, typically in this game when they're homesick, they usually go to Barcelona. But Luis Suarez scored 27 goals this season. All up in all competitions, he scored more than Ronaldo, only just one more. Raheem Sterling has gone up a +1, 22 years of age. Player for the future. Ibra scored 7 goals. Valahon looks very, very promising. Navas went up a bit. Unfortunately, Mbolo, yeah, the thing is, he didn't have enough game time, and unfortunately, when I did loan him out, no one wanted him. Cherney has gone up a +5, 19 years of age, 13 million. He's worth an extra 10 million now. Mario there trying to sell. Nicholas Larson, looking alright, gone up a +2. Haven't been giving him much training runs. Odegaard's gone up a bit. Nicholas Bentaleb coming from Tottenham Hotspur for 10 million this season. It's gone up a little bit as well. Enzo Fernandez, Zidane's son, is coming along nicely. Denis Cherichev. Vetio's gone up in stats. Feghouli. Jesse Rodriguez for West Brom going up a +2. Very nice. Isco's gone up a +1. Daniel Carvalho. Unfortunately, he's gone up a +2. Well, he picked up actually scored against us. Well, no, he didn't. He picked up a huge assist. And then Atletico Madrid scored against us. Sergio's gone up a +2, scoring 21 goals in all competitions. So he's pretty highly rated now than he was last season. But I definitely can see him being a huge part of next season. He's found his footing. And I think I can fit him into the side. But let me know in the comments if you want to do Season 3. I don't hold a vote or anything, but I hold a general consensus in the comments. You guys heavily influenced my decision. Got some potential job openings in the Serie A, mostly Lazio. 30 million would be the transfer budget. Torino as well. But we managed to win 30 matches in the Liga. 7 draws. We managed to lose 1 match. Won the Super Copa de España. And then we won the de España. The Copa Euro against Villarreal, which actually won the EuroLeague last season. Very, very interesting about that. They had a pretty decent side. Did well, not too bad in the league also. And then there's the Champions League final. So you're most welcome to pause and have a look at the in-depth stats if you're curious. Arsenal managed to lose 3-2 against Bayern Munich in the round of 16. Very, very unlucky. Pretty impressed that PSV Eindhoven managed to get into the round of 16, only losing by 1 goal, 3-2 to FC Porto. But we're going to be going through the goals, who was the top goal scorer of the club, who played the most matches, and of course it was going to be David De Gea. James scored 9, Gareth Bale scored 6, Danilo scored 5 alongside Neymar. So Danilo, my right back, scored as many as Neymar. Zlatan scored 4. Toni Kroos picked up the most assists. But now we're going to be going through the league standings and showing you who won the Premier League, who won the Bundesliga. Let me know in the comments. Actually, just have a prediction. Who do you think is going to win before it pops up? Arsenal managed to win the Premier League. I bet you wouldn't have picked that. Manchester City, Chelsea, Manchester United, Spurs, and Liverpool. PSG managed to win the league. Well, not PSV. I was just talking about bloody PSV. Bayern Munich won the Bundesliga. Milan won the Serie A, 1 point over Juventus. PSV ended up winning the Dutch league. Obviously, myself winning the Liga by 17 points from Atletico. FC Basel managed to win the Swiss league, but we're going to be ending the season here and giving you a sneak peek of season 3. Pretty interesting that Arsenal managed to progress, but the player of the year was, like, what the fuck, Piatti. Why did Piatti win? Like, Ronaldo was the Golden Boot winner. He's won his second Champions League, scoring 20 goals. Like, it's pretty bullshit that Piatti managed to pick up player of the season, in my opinion. David De Gea picked it up last year. But regardless, we're going into season 3. We're going to be accepting another pre-tournament just to get a little bump with cash. And obviously, the more matches we can improve our players as well, getting up their overall potential. We'll go with the hardest, which is an America Cup Challenge. Doesn't really affect me overly that much. I'm not a smaller team. I'm not bloody striving for a budget. But we do have some pre-contracts coming. And my players are returning from loan as well. Hopefully we'll be able to loan off some of them next season. But let me know in the comments as well. Players you'd like me to sign if I do season 3. I'll be interested in your input. A couple of players to re-sign their contracts. Sergio and David De Gea, Casilla, to take some names. But we got some pre-contracts here, obviously signing from last season. Very exciting. Yaya Toure, 85 overall. Obviously was in the Champions League final. Played pretty well in that match, to say the least. 34 years of age. Whether or not I play with many of these players or just sell them off for a profit later. So Yaya and Cazorla, quite old. 32 years of age, 85 overall. Javier Martinez, the Spaniard, is returning home. 84 overall, 28 years of age. I could definitely see him playing a bigger role than Yaya and Cazorla. Luis Gustavo coming from Valencia, 83 overall as well. Not as old as the others. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you'd like to see season 3. Here are the prices. Luis Gustavo is worth 20 million. So, like I said, whether or not I play with them much, rotate them, or we may basically sign them for free and make a profit. So, 19, Cazorla is worth 28 million. That's still like a huge evaluation. Yaya, 19. Javi Martinez, 28 million. But here is the squad report. Now, I don't know why in FIFA 16, but in FIFA 15, FIFA 14, when you end the season, you do have a chance of a couple of players going up in stat over the summer. Obviously, during the training camp, they can do so. But players don't go up in stats when you end the season, which I find is quite interesting. But regardless, we have 140 million for Season 3 if we choose to do so. But guys, hopefully, my objectives obviously will win my 3rd consecutive treble. And yeah, so I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. All my social media links are in the description below. And after you've watched this video, go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. Most definitely, let me know in the comments, would you like to see Season 3? But apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. Once again, bye-bye.